Thank you, Your Excellency. My name is Jim Moran. I served in the United States Congress for approximately a quarter of a century. After I left the Congress, I began to represent some corporations and countries and causes that I believe in. It has been an honor to work with you, Your Excellency. Elias is my partner. This is primarily Elias's account, but I'm going to be working with him. While I was in the Congress, I was on the committee that funds defense and State Department foreign operations, as well as the Foreign Relations Committee. I have an interest in Africa. I was a principal co-sponsor of the African Growth and Opportunity Act. But most importantly, I do believe that Biafran independence is a just and noble cause. And I trust that you have a bright future ahead. We will try to secure your independence. We can't promise because the politics is not a particularly predictable situation in the United States today, and justice is not always served, but we will work towards that objective. I appreciate the opportunity to work on behalf of the Biafran people, and at this point, let me turn it over to Elias. Elias?
Oh, thank you, Jim. And it's an honor to be working with you on this. And we appreciate your lending, your support, someone of your prestige and stature. That association would be so critical. So thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. And thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, Your Excellencies, and dear Biafrans in the United States and around the world. My name is Lobbyist, and I am a good friend and colleague of Congressman Moran, and we are your new lobbyists here in Washington, D.C. However, you should know that we are more than just your lobbyists. We are fellow freedom fighters in the struggle for the liberation of Biafra. And similar to how your compatriots in the Biafran Defense Forces are securing your freedom on the homeland.
Look at my viewers. This is satellite media. Mr. Rafamochi, let us look at this time around. Americans are signing on for Biafra agitation. We have seen yesterday how some Israeli drawn support for the sovereign state of Biafra. But this time around, we are seeing Americans, a former congressman in America, of course, perhaps a lobbyist that is hired by some Ekpa, and one other American, saying that they are going to do everything it takes to push Biafra forward, particularly to make American government buy into it. It looks as if some Ekpa in this recent move is approaching the finishing line.
No, not only that. You know, GOP. You know, when Nnamdi Kanu was out, he made several moves to make sure that the GOP, G-O-P, I think is just the name given to Trump's cabals when he was in power. You know, they actually bought into Biafra because it was among the campaign trail just prior to the election that Trump lost almost 4 years ago. That was 2020. Nnamdi Kanu was among the campaign trail, and the GOP has already, you know, begun to give him the access to Trump. Nnamdi Kanu worked hard towards that, and what you see now is a sequence, a rejoinder. I don't know what to understand to what Nnamdi Kanu has done in the past when he was around. Thank you, continuation from when Nnamdi Kanu stops. But popularity and fame, political popularity of Nnamdi Kanu is higher than that of Ekpa. So that's why he started from the congressman, you know, to have his access towards getting to the White House. I think it's a good move, and I can see Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, doing the needful. If you advise me, I would say he will just subject himself to that move rather than, you know, going for December 2nd confrontation with Nigerian military forces. If you ask me, I would say he will just relax that idea first and keep on pushing forward hard diplomatically towards getting to White House. I think Americans, they can do better than using, you know, bloody confrontation. Now, it is too early for him to do that.
We understand that America have veto power over UN General Assembly voting. Should America buy into it and the issue come up in UN General Assembly for voting, Do you think America will veto it in favor of Biafra?
It's better to use America because they have veto power, you know, in the UN, United Nations Organization. America is the one, they are in the position to do that because we would have done that since. But what was stopping us from going further in the United Nations, you know, from getting it through UN was is this woman, Aisha Mohammed. Aisha Mohammed is a permanent secretary to Guterres, United Nations Secretary General. Aisha Mohammed is from Fulani. I don't know what understand. Is a Fulani woman. So she has been dumping thousands upon thousands of petitions written by Biafra faithfuls. Many petitions, over 100,000, over 200,000. He could not get to the table of the United Nations Secretary General because of the permanent secretary to him, Antonio Guterres. Aisha Mohammed has been blocking us. And it's just like a wall of Jericho to the Biafrans because she's the one making it very difficult for our petitions, our documents to get to the table of Antonio Guterres. Of course, you know, Antonio Guterres is a very, very irresponsible United Nations Secretary General. I know the reason why I'm saying this. Look at his ban.
Is it because Israel blacklisted
him? Do you know that United Nations workers are among the Hamas? They all Arab personnel working for United Nations. They are all against Israel. They back Hezbollah. They back Hamas. That's why Israel got annoyed. There's nothing you could do in terms of insecurity in the Middle East that Mossad will not find out. I'm telling you. Prior to the war or during the war, I think it was last year, they discovered some incriminating materials with United Nations personnel in the Middle East. And they did investigation, they traced the person that is working for United Nations, only that they are from Arab extraction. So they are now trying to play role of, you know, favoring their own, which is Hamas and Hezbollah, you know, as a result of religion. And a Muslim can do anything for his brother. So those United Nations workers or personnel that are serving as peacekeeper forces in the Middle East, they shouldn't have been Arab people. They should have changed them or changed them for another nationality. But it shouldn't be Arabic.
If I'm coming from here, because we understand that America is a very close friend of Israel.
Yes.
Of course, they are the closest ally in the world. Do you think Israel may have played any role in making Americans to buy into Biafra struggle?
Yes, of course. Israel, they've come out recently. I watched this man on video that spoke in favor of Biafra, that you know what Biafrans are going through. Even I think I had a session with either you or one of us yesterday that you know, the one that said, you know, they were in the middle, in the southeastern Nigeria, Biafran land, when the Nigerian Biafrans war broke out in 1967, and it happened that they had escalation with Arab countries. The same 1967, they had to go back. That was what stopped them from partaking in Nigerian Biafran civil war. So they went to their land to take care of their countries. That's why they did not fight alongside with Igbo man. And he's now giving us assurance that when this conflict is over, they are coming for Biafra. Israel will make America push forward more into pursuit for Biafra emancipation, because America is Israel, Israel is America. If you count the numbers, the percentage of the nationalities in the United States of America, I think it is the Jew that dominates. They dominate politically, they dominate economically. They are most of the billionaires we have in the United States of America. They are the Jews. I don't know what I understand. So the influence of America, the influence of Israel, I think Biafra will easily come. And once Israel is pushing forward, America will have no excuse than to join them. It's time that Biafra should go, and Biafra must go because of US influence of Israeli. And there's no way Britain can do anything again other than joining America, because anything America is Britain. Britain and America are the greatest allies we have on earth today. Even France. Germany. So I'm telling you, Biafra will easily go. We are going.
Okay, now you look as if Biafra formally comes, their greatest ally in the world is going to be Israel. Of course, they are brothers.
Yes, we are brothers. It has been, you know, clearly defined on social media, historically, archaeologically, when they came to the southeastern Nigeria in 2021, I think. Yes, that was June. You know, they come for some findings. One was the book of Torah. There are some inscriptions. There are some, artifacts that are written in the book of Torah, and some of languages, Igbo languages are there. So they use that to actually, affirm it that we are the same with the Jews. So it played out 4 years ago. Those guys, they were 4 in number. You have one black Jews among them. That one is light anyway, but it has his hair is negroid. But if you look at the color, it just looks is a clear look-alike of Ramsey Noah, but he's only taller than Ramsey Noah. So they came and they were seized by the state. What do you call them? Department of State Security Services, DSS. No, DSS seized them for 2 weeks, detained them. They tagged them spies. Israel did not react. I don't know what to understand. It was Naftali Bennett was Israeli president then. So later, Israel just put interest within 1 week. Within 2 weeks, they let them go.
Okay, finally on this, because some other people have said, I am not going to fight like Ojukwu. I am not going to fight like Nnamdi Kanu because I am different. You look at his strategy is paying off.
Yes.
Seeing that he's, according to him, is at an advanced stage of the struggle.
Yes, it's a precision war. It's going to be more than that. Ekpa is more sophisticated than Ojukwu. Let me just tell you. What happened is that Ojukwu's father was a billionaire and Ojukwu was an intellect. I don't know what to understand. He's well educated, more educated than Ekpa. That's where Ojukwu has upper hand and money. But Simon Ekpa has influence. He's internationally influential or influenced. That's why I'm seeing him as a distinctive person from Ojukwu. And the type of war is going to give Nigeria is going to be more bogus than that of the former warlord Ojukwu's. Because Ojukwu, in his side, failed to agree with Russia. Russia want to take contracts, based on the oil for several years. Then Ojukwu, he could not seal the deal with Ojukwu. That's why Russia now fought alongside with Nigeria. But Simon Ekpa is having the whole Western world, in fact, America and Israel, they are with him. I think it's going to be something that will not last. Because if Nigeria tries it, Nigeria will regret. They don't have the resources. They don't have what it takes to withstand the Western world that are backing Biafra this time around.
I must say, maybe thank you for your time, Mr. Rafabuchi. Thank you very much. This is Satellite Media and Mr. Matthew.